Hello there, and welcome back to our Season 3, round number 5. This time we are in Silverstone and only with 10 people. So points should be up and hopefully we can do better than previous week in Spain after that horrible race. But now onto the weather. Qualifying will be dry, but on the race there is going to be some rain. We don't know how much rain, but I have opted to add 10 onto the front and rear wing. So hopefully there will be a lot of rain. That's basically what I am hoping for. Now on to qualifying. Toby sets the fastest lap with 28.6. So he is using a high downforce setup normally. But going into Brooklyn, setting up 28.1. Just staying a bit tight here, getting an early as possible exit, with this amount of downforce. It should be easy as King Snake goes a 1.27, so he is on a dry setup. He must be, otherwise there's no way he is going that fast. But now coming in with Maggots and Baguettes, I take a pretty horrible line. I mean, going a bit wide into Maggots, into both actually. So now I am 2/10 up of Luke F. Into final sector, touch the curb bit here on the right hand side. Didn't utilize the track completely, braking at the 100-meter board, touching the red curb. Early on the throttle into 5th gear, and now over the finish line. It's P4, P3, but by the end we do another lap. We are P5, so hopefully now we can improve by a lot. Easy flat out to turn 1. Into turn 2, braking just before the 50-meter board, hugging the curb on right hand side, missing the sausage curb. Again the same for turn 3. Into turn 4, cutting as much of the curb again without hitting the yellow parts. I am already a 10th up, braking just after the 50-meter board, just missing the curb. Staying a bit tight here in this hairpin, early on the throttle, and we're going on the old finish straight line. We've lost 800, which is not great, but we are almost flat out at cops with that amount of downforce. But now into Maggots and Baguettes. This time we do take a better line, not going so wide as previous time, but we still lose exit time on the exit. So it won't be the greatest lap. We had 300 of Gillespie, he's a quite fast driver. Now coming last turn, braking just after the board, hitting the curb, missing the red sausage curb, which is good. Now early on the throttle into 6th gear and over the line. It is P5, eventually P6 after qualifying. And now 7/10 of the pace. You can see the top 3 people are on a dry setup probably. So honestly we are looking for a long wet race, and this could mean we'll be challenging for the win if it is so. But as you can see now, it's only 2 clouds. First 2 clouds are rain, so rain is not going to be there for a long time, which could destroy us in a bad way. But you never know. But hopefully the rain stays out long. It is not a perfect weather prediction, so you never know. But there is sun, so dries will be put on during some point of the race. But now it's immediately lights on. 5 lights, 4 lights, 3, 2, 1, and chill, go. Chill Tom in his AI. We get a pretty horrible start as JT Trippen has a mighty start. One of the greatest starts I have ever seen. Rapid goes past us. And we fall to B9. We almost hit the Ferrari. Just escapes it as he sends it down the inside. King Snake has a horrible start after having pole. But now we are side to side and you can see now his straight line speed is something else. He is running a dry setup. So we are hoping the rain will stay out for a long time. Now coming into this hairpin, our chicken rosary is behind us. But we will try to stay with the group in front of us and try to make a gap to the cars behind us. Even though they're fighting quite hard up ahead, we are gaining 2 corps. Now we should be gaining 2 maggots and baguettes. We get a first warning, which should not be a warning, but sure thing. We have gained the 10th, as Chicken Rosie also gained the 10th of 2. But we get a great exit compared to King Snake, but his straight speed is great. We almost get past Rapid as he gets too early in the throttle and has a moment, big moment, he spun. Which is good for us, so Chicken Rosie couldn't go for the inside. But you can see here our traction is just much better than King Snake. We have much more downforce as Luke F is in the wall. Now lap 2 into turn number 2. We are looking for the inside. We are sending it down the inside, but he hits us. He doesn't leave us space, and we are round. We almost hit our teammate as we come onto the track. So we are back again onto P9. Thankfully we didn't lose a lot of time, but it is going to be unfortunate for us. As we need to get past a lot of them. As our teammate goes a bit wide, so we will be looking for the switchback. As we mentioned, the switchback really inside, we get much better traction. Look at that. We are ahead of him before cops. But now on to lap 3. I've caught up to Luke F, only 2 seconds behind Chicken Rosie. He goes quite a bit defensive, also quite slow. More so than my liking, as King Snake has spun. He has spun or he has been hit, I don't know. But he is gone for now. As we ascended down the inside into Brooklyn's. Don't think he expected us to do that, and we don't touch. So move is well done. Now next target is P5 of Chicken Rosary. Now on to lap 4. JT and Chicken decide to box for the dry tires. I thought it was a bit too early, so I am staying out as JT sets the fastest lap. Teammate is in the pits and we set the fastest lap in 1:37.4. But mean it will be getting dry very soon. You can already see on the screen that it is getting quite dry. Toby and Cal Asp are ahead of us, only 2 seconds. So yeah, hopefully we can catch up to them and make a overcut on Chicken Rosary, my teammate, and JT. So yeah, only 5 laps wet, which is quite unfortunate. I expected it would be more. I hoped it would be more. It's quite stupid that the game doesn't show us will it rain or not. So yeah, only thing we can do as we get the second warning is to push on. You can see we're making a bit of a gap to Chicken Rosie, gaining 2 tenths and losing it immediately. So we should be just behind him when he go out. And now I'm checking. They've boxed some for soft, mediums and hards as JL Dom retires and a safety car comes out. Yes, it is a safety car. So we are boxing for the medium tire. This will probably mean that we need to box again. but you never know. Maybe we could make it to the end. And this safety cars mean we can actually overcut Chicken Rosie and JT, saving us time and positions because of that safety car. So honestly, it was a well-timed one. But lap 7, we are getting ready to race. As Luke F boxes, yes, I think wing damage. But now I accelerate thinking they would go, but I was a bit wrong. So I get a pretty horrible start as Chicken Rosie is just right behind me. But into turn 1, we stay behind the two guys ahead, are fighting a bit as somebody has spun. We are catching up with Toby. But now into turn 4, we need to get a good exit. We do get that, but our straight line speed is none. So yeah, you can see he's making quite a gap. We almost hit him. Trying for the switchback. Will it work? Will it work? No, we almost hit Chicken Rosie, or he hits us. So thankfully it did not happen. But now into cops. Almost flat out, just downshifting once, but again we are losing time to everyone basically. As Toby takes a horrible line through there, but we need to brake a bit earlier, meaning we're going a bit wide. This will give the chance to Chicken to get past us. Look at that speed. If he's probably using ERS, but I don't know. He sends it in the inside and he gets past us. Now we are looking for the code again. No, we don't. But in lap 9, we are catching up with Toby. But King Snake, he's coming out of nowhere. He sends it down the inside. We leave him the space. We just leave him the space. But he will go for the outside again. Attacking us. But we still, you know, leave the space. And he gets passed through us. Yeah, with the soft tires, it is quite easy to do that. Lap 10, King Snake and Toby are fighting quite hard as they touch here. King Snake with no ERS. Into the last couple of corners, they touch again. As King has a horrible exit and we go round the outside. Immediately getting passed up to P5. But it's not over yet. He will probably go right in this corner into turn 2. He does send it. We leave him the space as it should. Still going very defensive. Leaving him, you know, the space, just enough space. But he lets us go. We have DRS. He also has. We're using ERS to stay in front, gaining on Toby. We're going very wide here. This allows King Snake. Oh no, yes, actually spun. Oh, that's good for us. But onto lap 12, Chicken Rosie is gone. And we are gaining on Toby. He goes defensive, but we are still going down the inside, side by side, 6th gear. And he just gets through. But then again, we will be trying again. We are going for the switchback, hopefully getting better exit. But we don't really do that. So on to next lap it is. As King Snake sets the fastest lap by 26.7. After that he told us it was a glitch. So I don't know if it does count or not. But now coming into turn 4 we need to get a good exit here. We have DRS, which is going to be an advantage. Now using all of our ERS, he goes inside, he goes defensive, but we still go inside into Brooklyn. He is still side by side, round to that hairpin. We go full gas, but his straight line speed, even if he's using ERS, it is crazy. He gets just past us, incredible. Now we're gaining through cops, but he's gaining on the straights. So it isn't a really good deal. Now we are taking a pretty decent line to here. But we get a bad exit after all. And he has escaped. But lap 16, a VSC had been deployed, so I decided to box so I can finish my pit strategy and not losing that much time. But yeah, suddenly the VSC is ending, so I basically do lose quite a lot of time compared to what I should have been if I didn't. If I boxed with the whole VSC, but I decided to box onto the soft tires, 9 laps, which is going to be quite difficult. But yeah. And now we need to get ahead of Luke F would be ideal, and ahead of King Snake, but Luke F gets past us here and past King Snake. Yes, we do get him. But onto lap 19, I have DRS on Luke, so we should be able to pass him. And you will see he is lagging just a bit, not worrying at all, not teleporting. But still, we are very close. I am gaining, I think. It's very difficult to tell with all that lag, but he gets a horrible exit out of corpse. So we are going in the inside of Maggots and Beckett, and we have done the move just before that. But next lap is right behind us. He does not wait for onto the straight. He goes round. He sends it down the inside. We're still side by side through the next couple of corners. But he manages to get past us just a bit, but he is lagging quite a lot. So he gets in front of us, side of us, I don't know. We make the switch back. We are going to make the switch back again. No, round the outside. No, he teleports in front of us. Yeah, it wasn't great, but this allowed King Snake to catch up. As next lap he has DRS of me. That he's lagging quite. Luke is lagging a lot, just a lot. Going the inside, thinking the move is done. We're going still side by side, but he gets a better exit. But we are still side to side. Maybe isn't the greatest idea to do that. Side to side in the corpse, we don't hit each other, but this gives me a horrible exit. As King Snake allows, he gets through basically. He also hasn't any ERS. But these two will now probably fight, as I get a pretty bad exit and King Snake is just ahead of us by quite a lot. But now they're going side to side. They touch, I think they touched. They touch again 2 times. They're going side to side to a couple of corners. They go very deep both. And we're going for the switchback. We are doing a Lewis Hamilton. But no, King Snake doesn't leave the space. We've hit the wall. And it's game over. Yeah, that's basically it. We decide to box for soft tires. But as Kieran, as JT wins. But if you look at the mini-map, the Alfa Romeo of Luke is going very slowly. People are starting to get punctures, just like my teammate and Toby, who King Snake passed him. But still, can we get past Luke, who has a puncture? He's going very slowly, even onto the straight with our fresh soft tires. Even though we have no ERS, we're going to be much faster into Maggots and Baggots. So into 7 gear, downshift to 6, early on the throttle, maximize the throttle. As we use all of our ERS, caution, we are catching up to him very fast. Can we get him? 3 corners left. And he's there on the right hand side. He is there. He managed to get past him. It's P7 for us, after all. Yes, it is P7. Not bad after that spin. But we could have had a lot of more points, even if it was raining. Always. So yeah, our teammate gets P2, only one without a penalty. So GG's to him. Raced very well today. So absolutely deserved. Yeah. would have liked to get more points, but we both getting points is quite good. But Alfa Romeo win again, since, yeah, so that will be quite difficult. But now, going on to the overall standings. Jack, yeah, GT, who won this race, gets in front of us. We are 7 points behind. Toby is catching up with me, and our teammate EO, Johnny Cheddar, is also gaining quite a lot of positions. So it's going to be interesting. Hopefully I can fight for the title as long as I can, but I have to be realistic, so it will probably be until half of the season, then I am going to drop back. But now onto the constructors. We are 20 points behind Alfa Romeo. We have gained on AlphaTauri, which is good, but Alfa Romeo is making a big gap, so we probably will be fighting for P3. But maybe, who knows, for P2. So I see you next time round in Austria. Bye.